Hey everybody, I wanted to jump on here today and just kind of go through this book, see what I can create. It's a book I've had floating around in my stash, and it's a cute little book, but it was free, and it has obviously been well loved. So I wanted to kind of go through it and see if there was anything we could use out of it to create some ephemera pieces and such. So I thought I would bring you guys along to just to tear up this book with me, I guess. Like I said, it's a cute little book, and it's got some really cute illustrations. But it has been, look at that, how cute is that? It has been well loved and need to do something with it. Aww. So, thought I would jump on here and tear it apart with you guys. Since I have nothing else going on. It would probably make a cute little storybook journal. While these are fun, I'm not inclined to keep them, so not right now anyways. First I want to start with this guy. How sweet is that? Likely we're just going to make some tags out of this. That's kind of my thought process. But who knows? We might create something else out of it. I'm going to trim this down a little bit. Just so we can have something to work with. And we're going to glue it all up. Thinking of making a trifold out of this. Even though it's 3 images, but the other 2 are just basically like fur and not really a focal point. But we'll see what we can do with it. We'll see what becomes of it. I'm in the middle of Junk Journal Round Robin, and it's going fabulous. It's a ton of fun, and there has been some chatter back and forth about doing it again, because I think we're all enjoying it. Me, Mary Ellen, and Cindy. I think we're all 3 really enjoying it, and it has been a fun little challenge for sure. So, maybe we'll do that again later this year. Okay. But in the meantime, I'm just kind of faffing around, as my friend Mary Ellen says, with a few things here at my art desk. I'm still working on my Radium Girls journal in the background. That's coming together nicely. It's it's not turning out how I envisioned it, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, if that makes any sort of sense. But it's coming along. It's coming along nicely. Kind of slow and steady, actually, but... How cute is that? I think I'm inclined to fight with my corner rounder again. And I think if we sew around him, now it doesn't come together, you know, on this side, but I think it'll still make a cute little tuck in. It's awfully big, so it'll depend on the journal, but I think that is quite cute. I don't currently have a gorilla or a monkey journal in the works. I actually don't have anything that, not like a nurture or animal or anything journal that I've got in the works that this will go in. But like I said, this little book was kind of rolling around in my stash and it was cute. And I think I got it at like a free little library. I routinely stock my free little libraries around here. And so with that, I routinely grab books that will likely be tossed in the trash or have been in there for a while. I tend to grab them. So, and this was one of those books. Probably because it's got so much kids writing and all that on it. So I kind of am inclined to round these corners. I don't know that my corner rounder is going to cooperate. Nope. I figured that would be too tight for it. Too much. But we'll... yeah. We'll at least get the imprint. And we'll round our own corners if you don't want to cooperate with us. You guys are probably like, Michelle, just go get a new corner rounder. It's just not something I think of until I sit down to round corners. We'll just do these side corners here. Gives a little bit of character. And I'll go and sew around all this. Just to give it a little bit of extra zhuzh. So what else do we have up in here? That's kind of sad. I think this is really cute. I think all this is really cute, actually. All of it. So I'm kind of inclined to make a folded page out of it as well. Let me trim it down. Actually, I can trim it down along like this line. This is where the whole don't want to cover things up and don't want to lose any part of the image and all that. This is where that comes in for me. It's kind of a struggle because, you know, I don't want to chop it down too far and lose part of the image and, you know, all that good stuff. Go ahead and trim it at the line just because, again, it's going to be another big ephemera piece. And we're just going to fold it in half. Oh, goodness, that's so cute. Little gorilla in that top hat and coat. I was trying to decide if I wanted to leave this part of the story because there's still writing space and all that around it, but I will not. I will just, this is a piece of, this is from my, what am I thinking? This is from my roundup, a piece from my roundup. As you know, I'm working ahead on some of these, so I'm done with day 30. Beautiful spring day out. The doors and windows are open. And I'm all about it. I had a procedure yesterday, and so I've got a little bit of a handicap at the current moment. But I'm not one to just sit around. And so with that, it's like, let's see what this is doing. That glue stick is popping right up. What is up with that? Whose grand idea was that? Oh, I kind of feel like I need to sew that real quick just to chill that out because that glue stick is not gonna hold it. So let's see what our sewing machine will do here. I'll sew it before I trim it because if I start trying to trim it, it's gonna it's gonna start going wonky on me. Come on, little machine. are my little blue scissors. These are my fabric thread snipping scissors. And they always end up over here. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, because as I'm doing right now, I snip my threads and I put my scissors down. I always forget to send them back to where they belong. When I do a single stitch, I kind of like to do a couple of rounds of it. Kind of gives it a wavy, you know, kind of fun little spin to just a plain single stitch. So that's what I did here. And we are gonna edge, well, let's corner round it with a little bitty corner round. Yeah. Add a little ink to it. Not a lot, just to kind of chill out these corners a little bit. There we go with that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Let's flip through these other images. Yeah, that's sad too. This is a fun little image, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but whoever loved this book loved his eyeballs and the cat's eyeballs, and so maybe I'll use the words out of it. I don't know. But this little guy is so cute. And then this is kind of the story of, I guess she dreams about the gorilla. I haven't read the story, but so her little toy gorilla, and he grows up, you know, and now he's at the end of her bed. I think we can do kind of the same sort of situation with this, as far as just make a folded card out of it. If we can find, where is all my stuff? It seems to like disappear on me. So we'll come in on this one a little bit. And I'm essentially just building up my stash because, again, there's nothing that I've got going on that this works with, but let's do this. Maybe I'll chop this off and just use this as a little card, a tag or whatever. Okay. We'll make a tag out of that. Let's see what else we want to make a tag out of. keep this little image and make a little journal card out of it. And then let's see if there's any word snippets out of here. Not really. Okay. So I gotta decide if I want that man walking as a journal card. Or maybe I can get both of them. Let's see here. There's a little ink mark at the bottom of it, but I'm not too concerned with that. It kind of blends in with the shadows on the sidewalk. And then, yep, I was able to do it. I'm going to try to save. Let's do this. That might be a fun little journal card for like a kitchen or recipe type book. This, my thought process is to leave it as it is, because it could be a flip out or a tip out or something like that somehow. But so I don't want to fold it or crease it or anything like that until we know what to do with it. So we'll put that in our finished pile. I'm going to leave it as is. Not too keen on the little girl looking all sad, but that might make an interesting. You see me all willy-nilly cutting this? I'm gonna go this route with it. Yeah, I can't think of why we need the back of a little girl. And we're gonna cut this right down here and make that a card. Now, I'm kind of inclined to leave this as is as well, mainly because it's such a neat picture with the bedpost and all that, the little girl in the bed. And it could be used in the middle of a journal, you know, as a middle piece to the signature. So I'll trim it up and I'll keep it as is. Yeah, that's cute. That would be a neat little opening. And that gives us that still in place in case that works better later down the line. So I'm also inclined to leave this one as well. Mainly because it's such a cute picture. And I could cut the gorilla out of the, you know, free-forming. But it kind of takes away the idea that it's in a bedroom. You know, the little girl's bedroom and all that. So I'm going to leave it free-form as, you know, as well. Because it would be a cute middle piece as well. I'm going to keep on and I'm going to do a cutesy little gorilla monkey story journal. And I'll have ephemera for it. Keep that as is. Okay. I definitely don't want to use him. He looks super sad. And this looks super sad too. And this wouldn't make much sense, again, because you'd still have the bars. So I think what we're going to do with this piece is pull out this word snippet. She thought they were beautiful. I'll set that aside. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't want to use gorillas in a cage. That's too sad. Here is another one that I'm just going to trim out. These illustrations are just too cute. Too sweet. Maybe I could do a kitchen cook, like a recipe type cookbook with a gorilla. Although it really wouldn't work with the bedroom, so there is that. Yeah, that's too cute. And we got this. We got Super Gorilla, Superman Gorilla. He's in a movie theater. And I want to, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to just make two pieces out of this. I'm going to keep the audience here. And I'm going to leave it alone. Just put it in my stash for if we ever need an audience. That's kind of fun. And then we'll trim out this Superman. That also leaves this backside cute little image if it's needed. Again, I don't have anything in mind with this. I just, I know I won't be making a storybook journal out of it because it's, oh, that's so cute. Because it's scribbled in. And so I'll make ephemera out of it. And if I happen to find another copy of it and make a storybook journal out of it, I will have some ephemera pieces already for it. I'm going to do a little trifle with this one as well because I like the gorillas dancing in the garden. I think that's cute. I don't know how cute that is, but wonder why this, probably because this book is kind of slick. It's not any kind of a matte finish or anything like that. But it's like, it is not wanting to stick to this at all. Not a fan. Just trim it down a little bit, and I'll run the sewing machine over it again. If we can get a good fold on it to where we capture. Let's see, we're gonna have to cut to. Cute. Okay, let me sew this real quick. I'll go around it twice again like I did the other one. Well, I say that, I ran out of my bobbin. So we're not going to deal with that on screen. But I've got at least one good round around it so I can trim it. And then I'll change up my bobbin and trim it and run it again. I won't make y'all sit through that though. I feel like this might go along with Cindy over at Studio Lose. She does a little series of Use Your Books. No, it won't go along with that. My bad. She does a series called Use Your Books where she goes into like your craft books that tell you how to create something, and she like follows the instructions and creates with them. Because, you know, we all have like magazines and books with like projects in them that's like, oh, that would be so cute if I did that, you know. And we get inspired for a few minutes and then we set it aside on our shelf, and that's all that becomes of it. So she has a series called Use Your Books where she goes and finds a project to do in her book and use it up. So yeah, that'll be that. Got a little bit of, I'll trim him down whenever we get him sewed. So we'll have to finish sewing that one. What else do we have here? A couple more. And obviously not that one. I don't know about that. I'm not feeling anything in this picture. He's got a banana in his pocket. Yeah. So we're going to just put that one in the recycle. And I'm inclined to chop this one in half. Just because, you know. Make two different pieces with it. And so a lot of these I'll probably finish embellishing and all that on off camera, but I kind of wanted to just jump on here and show you, you know, there's nothing wrong with going through a book and pulling out pieces that you might use or whatever, just to kind of trim down your stash if you've got quite a buildup of books or magazines or whatever. Nothing wrong with going through and dismantling it and getting out anything that you might possibly use. I'm going to leave this as is, again, because I don't know what I would ever do with that, but we'll back him into a little journal card. And I think this is the last page, and I got to decide. Here's what I think I want to do with this. I think I want to trim around this guy and keep this part. This could go in a spooky or a stars or outside nature or a moon journal or anything like that. So I'm not going to back it or anything like that. I'm going to leave it as is as well. And then, like I said, unfortunately, whoever loved this book scribbled his eyes and cat's eyes, and the little girl looks like she's in distress. So nothing, no words that I could snip up and over, but yeah. So that dismantled that book. I have this here, and actually I think I might. It's a piece of a folder, obviously. Let's see here. I think what I might do is it kind of made a pocket, but well, that just shifted. Everything shifted when I did that. It made a pocket, but I'm not going to leave it as a pocket, mainly because of this right here. So I'm kind of thinking could do that right there. Could do that right there, but I'm trying to think of how we could cover that up. Let me just clean this up first. See what size we're working with. Ultimately, I would like it like that, but then we have to contend with this piece here. And I could cut this off and just tuck it on the back like for decoration. Because it would be the same yellow. I do kind of like that for sure. And with this, of course, I'll stitch around. What do you think about this? Like I said, I can do this. Yeah, let's do that. Just to kind of give it a added piece of decoration. Could have made a pocket out of that, but no, I like it as just a decoration. I'm going to keep her little face, her little head and all that as yeah. So yeah, we'll keep this as a piece. As a piece. I'll stitch around that guy. I'll do a little stitching on that as well to add to it. And then we have these few things. How are we on time? So I'll back these with just regular paper, not, maybe not folder. Maybe. I'll back these. Sew around them, make some little journal cards and tags. Yeah. And we'll finish that up. So I'll close this up for now. Like I said, I just want to jump on here and kind of tear up a book with you guys. Show you what all kind of can be made from just, you know, jumping in and tearing up a book and little pieces that you can gather from it. There's our little audience. There's our monkey card. That's cute. Again, I need to stitch around a lot of these. This will be fun in a kitchen type journal. And then we got our big Superman and our big eating a banana and watching over her in bed, and there she is in bed. So yeah, that's what I got for today. Like I said, just playing around in my art space, using up my books, trying to clear out some things, and that's what we have. I'm not going to do anything with this other than send it to the recycle. By the way, this book is 1983, Gorilla by Anthony Brown. I would cut this out, but this cover is crazy thick for some reason. And so yeah, there you have it. This will go in the recycle bin. So thanks for joining me. I will see you guys soon. And again, be sure to tune in every day for the Junk Journal Round Robin that we're in the middle of. And yeah, I'll be back soon enough. Bye for now.